The idols of the tribe. The senses lie to you. Here's the deal. Humans are wired to see patterns. And we love to make assumptions about things. But guess what? Your brain is a liar. The human mind is quick to jump to conclusions and see patterns where there aren't any. You've done it. We all have. Ever see a face in the clouds? Or think someone's staring at you, only to realise no one's there? That's your mind working on autopilot. It's your senses messing with you. Now how do we fix this? Simple. Slow down and pay attention. Take a deep breath and notice what's really happening, not what you think is happening. And when you feel like you're about to make a quick judgment, pause. Wait. Am I jumping to conclusions here? That's your first step in pulling the plug on the faulty wiring. Here's what this looks like in action. You hear someone make a joke in a group. The first thing you think is, they're making fun of me. Hold on. What's the evidence for that? Are they actually mocking you? Or is that just your mind assuming things? You're looking at your bank account and you feel a tightness in your chest. You automatically think, I'm broke. My life is falling apart. But is that true? Or is it just a knee-jerk reaction? Does that fear even help you? No. So stop it. That's where you break the pattern. Your senses are being tricked, and you get to choose to stop falling for it. The idols of the cave, your personal biases. You've been raised in a certain environment with a set of beliefs, and those beliefs, they're tainting your lens. You've got biases that you didn't even know about. Your cave is your past, your education, family, friends, culture. These all create a box that traps your thinking. The problem, that box makes everything smaller, and it limits how much you can truly see. Think of it like wearing blinders on a horse. You can only see a little bit, and your vision is narrow. That's not freedom. Here's how to break it. Question everything that you think you know. Ask yourself, why do I think that? Where did I learn this? Is this still true? It's uncomfortable, but it's how you grow. Realize there's a whole world outside your personal cave, and just because you grew up in it doesn't mean it's the only world that exists. For example, you were taught people from a certain group were dangerous or untrustworthy, but have you ever really met anyone from that group? Or are you just repeating what you've been told? You were told you had to get a job and follow the traditional pattern in life to be successful. But is that the only way? Does that still fit your life now? Or have you outgrown it? By constantly questioning your own biases, you begin to free yourself from that limiting belief. Idols of the marketplace. Language is power, and power is clarity. Words are tools. When you don't use them right, they can screw you up. Misunderstandings. Yeah, that happens because we use words with different meanings. You hear one thing. Your brain fills in the gaps with your own interpretation. Clarity is your best friend. If you're communicating and you're not sure if the other person got your message, don't just sit back and hope for the best. Ask questions. Double check. Did that make sense? If something's unclear, fix it. Do not assume. Here's what that looks like. You're having a conversation and someone says it's complicated. What does that even mean? Get them to define complicated. Is it a challenge? Or are they just avoiding the issue? You're dealing with a boss or co-worker, and they gave you vague feedback. Do it better. What the hell does better mean? You don't guess, you ask for specifics. That's how you don't get lost in all the bullshit. When you're clear with your language and ask for clarity from others, you cut through the fog of misunderstanding and get straight to the point. The idols of the theatre, old beliefs and outdated theories. Here's where things get real. There are old, outdated philosophies and systems that have been shoved down our throats for centuries. And guess what? They're full of shit. You were told to trust authority, to accept ideas from smart people. But how often are those ideas wrong? Challenge those so-called truths. Don't just accept it because some expert said so. Go out, do your research, and question the hell out of everything. Here's how you break free. Your whole life, you've been told you have to get a degree to be successful. What if that's not true? What if the real success comes from your drive, your hustle, your ability to learn from real experiences rather than sitting in a classroom? You're told success means making a lot of money, but does it? What if your success is measured by happiness, relationships, or freedom? You don't have to follow anyone's script but your own. Here's how you install these beliefs unconsciously. Now you understand what these idols are. It's time to make this stuff yours. You're not going to do it by simply reading about it. It's going to take practice. You're going to repeat the process of pausing, questioning, clarifying, and challenging over and over until it becomes second nature. When you face a situation where you might fall into one of these traps, whether it's jumping to conclusions, believing a limiting idea, misunderstanding someone, or just blindly following a theory, your new automatic response will be to step back, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, is this really true? Is this the whole picture? Do I need more info? Your beliefs are going to shift, and they're going to shift fast. Why is this important? Because your brain needs you to shake things up. If you just keep going through life without questioning your assumptions, you're stuck in the same place, making the same mistakes. You're going to keep hitting the same wall. But when you start questioning everything, when you stop accepting things as they are, you're freeing your mind. You're setting yourself up for success in a way that most people will never even get close to. The science behind this, it's all about neuroplasticity. Your brain can rewire itself based on new patterns. The more you challenge the old ways of thinking, the more you create new powerful pathways in your mind. You can literally change your brain chemistry by changing your thoughts. Your beliefs can become your identity. And when that happens, everything changes. The fears, they're just the old parts of you, trying to keep you safe, to keep you small. The fear of questioning the system, of stepping out of the box, of being misunderstood. It's all just the old stories that you've been telling yourself. And guess what? They're bullshit. So here's the question for you. What's your new story? Do you want to keep going with your old beliefs, stuck in the same patterns? Or do you want to break free, live a bigger, more powerful life, and start using the tools that'll get you there? It's time to stop playing small, and here's the kicker. By changing your beliefs, you not only change your life, but you also help the people around you to do the same. Because when you break free, you show them how to break free too. So you're ready to stop believing the lies that your brain tells you.